All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're talking about Centripe. Now, this is a platform that makes a really bold claim to be the all-in-one AI command center for your entire business. They're saying it can replace your whole tech stack. But here's the big question, right? Can one single platform really do everything well? Let's dig in and see what's what.
So, if you're running a business, does this number make you wince? Because it probably should. We're talking over $2,000 a month, and that's just to keep the lights on with like 15 different marketing and sales tools. You know the drill. A subscription for your CRM, another for email marketing, one for your scheduler, another for your funnel builder. I mean, the list just goes on and on. It's wild. And honestly, the cost is just the tip of the iceberg. This right here, this is what we call the SaaS sprawl headache. It's where your customer data is scattered to the four winds, you're losing leads because your team just can't get back to them fast enough, and you're literally wasting hours on manual tasks just to glue everything together. It's this messy, tangled web of software that, let's be real, often creates way more problems than it actually solves.
Yeah, so this whole problem, it's not just about the money. It's deeper than that. It's about inefficiency. It's about all those missed opportunities when your systems refuse to talk to each other. And honestly, it's about that constant low-level frustration that just drains you day in and day out. So you're probably thinking, okay, what's the alternative? Well, this is where Centripe comes in. They step onto the scene with a promise that is, frankly, huge. They're saying they can replace that whole chaotic mess with just one single platform. And this is their pitch in a nutshell. It's a tale of two worlds, right? On one side, you've got the chaos. 15 plus tools, data all over the place, a mess of integrations. But with Centripe, they're painting a picture of one unified platform, one central hub for all your data, and, get this, an 80% cost reduction. It's a really compelling move from pure chaos to pure simplicity. Okay, but all-in-one sounds great, right? But what does it actually mean in practice? How does it all work? Let's pop the hood and take a look at the engine that's supposed to be driving all this. So Centripe breaks it all down into a really simple three-step process. First, you capture. This is all about grabbing leads from everywhere, your website, social media, you name it. Step 2, nurture. This is where you build relationships with automated emails and texts. And finally, step 3, close. You turn those prospects into customers using a visual sales pipeline and automated follow-ups. See, it's designed to handle the whole customer journey, from hello to here's my credit card. All right, now for the really interesting part. This is what Centripe says is their secret weapon, their big differentiator. We're talking about a whole suite of AI tools that are baked right into every single plan, not some expensive add-on you have to pay extra for. So first up, you've got the AI Copilot. The best way to think about this is like having an intelligent assistant for your whole team. It can automate the boring stuff, draft a quick follow-up email, or even give you a summary of a customer's entire history right before you hop on a call. It's all about helping everyone work smarter, not harder. Then there's the AI Receptionist. This thing is pretty cool. It's a 24/7 bot that can chat with customers, answer their questions, qualify new leads, and even book appointments for you, all on its own. The whole idea is that you literally never miss an opportunity, even if it comes in at 2 in the morning. And next, predictive analytics. This is kind of like a crystal ball for your sales team. The AI sifts through all your data, looking at who's engaging, who's not, and it tells you which leads are most likely to actually buy something. I mean, think about it. It helps your team stop chasing dead ends and focus their energy where it's going to have the biggest impact. So, do these AI tools actually work? Well, let's talk numbers. According to Centripe's own data, their customers are seeing some pretty staggering results. We're talking a 300% return on investment in just 6 months, saving over 20 hours of work every single week. And get this, an 85% jump in lead conversion. Those are some big claims. Okay, with numbers like that, you have to be wondering two things. First, what does all this cost? And second, what's the real story here? What do independent reviewers have to say? Let's get into it. The pricing is actually refreshingly simple, just 2 main plans. But here's the absolute game changer. Both plans come with unlimited contacts and unlimited users. Now that is a huge deal. Most other platforms charge you per person, so your bill just keeps climbing as your team grows. Not here. That's a massive selling point. Okay, but this brings us right back to that big question. A platform that does everything. Is it a jack of all trades, but a master of none? Is it just too good to be true? This is really the fundamental trade-off we need to think about. And this quote from a review by Dupple just hits the nail on the head. It says, "No feature is best in class." They basically call Centripe a Swiss Army knife. It's awesome to have everything in one gadget, right? Super convenient. But that one little knife is never going to be as good as a proper chef's knife. It's the perfect analogy.
So, when you boil it all down, the verdict is pretty clear. The pros are huge. You get to combine all your tools, you save a ton of money with that no per seat pricing, and you get all those AI features baked in. But the cons are just as real. The features are good enough, but they're not the best you can get. Getting started can take a while. And maybe the biggest red flag for some, there just aren't a lot of user reviews out there on the big sites. That's definitely something to think about.
So, who is this actually for? Well, it seems to be a perfect fit for a couple of groups. First, agencies. The white label feature means they can just slap their own brand on it and sell it to clients. Genius! And second, it's for any business that is just sick and tired of juggling a million different tools. If you prioritize convenience and consolidation over having the absolute best of the best for every single task, this could be your answer.
Then that leaves us with one last big question to chew on. This really isn't just about features, it's about your business philosophy. What's actually better for your growth? Is it the all-in-one, good enough platform that saves you time and money? Or is it the pursuit of best-in-class excellence, even if it means more cost and more complexity? There's no right answer here, but figuring out your answer is probably one of the most important decisions you'll make.